Chang'an, in the past, was home to a brilliant civilization which presented endless happiness during the flourishing Tang Dynasty, ushering in a golden time today. Xi'an, in the present, cultivates numerous young people with promising futures, forms forward-looking and opening minds. Chang'an has never aged. Xi'an is still young and energetic. The north side of the Zhongnan mountain remains fabulous. The dark green peak towers in the sky. The Qingling Mountains, capped by clouds and crossed by streams, inhabited by various unique living species, standing as a marker for China's climate. With their ecological barriers and water sources, the Qingling Mountains have helped make the Guangzhong Plain, which stretches for over 400 kilometers, a land of abundance. Chang'an is the first city recorded in historical documents. As a city, Chang'an has been a part of history, culture, and the minds of the Chinese nation. It treasures every piece of history and cherishes splendid cultures in different times to achieve a direct understanding between history and today's world. 2,000 years ago, a young man named Zhang Qian departed from Chang'an. 767 years later, another young man, Xuanzang, started his journey from Chang'an. As two pioneers of the Silk Road, they couldn't imagine that the starting point of their road connecting the east and west now possesses an aviation hub along the Belt and Road. China's largest international landport, the largest passenger train station in Asia, the crisscrossing high-speed railway, and urban rail transit network. The route network of the Chang'an Express connects the robust markets of Central Asia, the Middle East, and Europe. The roads, reaching outwards, have nourished a modern economic system featured with hub economy, gateway economy, and flow economy in Xi'an. The trade and logistics industry, the high-tech industry, the advanced manufacturing industry, and the culture and tourism industry together form 4 trillion-level giant industries. 7,000 years ago, the debut of civilization dawned in the fire of creation. Nowadays, great power attaches importance to industry and thrives through the development of industry. China's one and only rocket engine production base, China's one and only flight test establishment, and China's one and only satellite control center jointly lay a solid foundation for China to be a scientific and technological power. How marvelous the spark is when science meets industry. Xi'an has made constant innovation in AI, biotechnology, intelligent manufacturing, and other technologies. The world, driven by these 8 hardcore technologies, has been injected with the power of Xi'an. 1,300 years ago, the flourishing Chang'an met the young world. Afterwards, talents from different countries and regions chose to stay here regardless of regional limits. In their minds, staying in the city is staying in the center of the world and the frontier of civilization. Today, the Chang'an dream is still lasting. On the land, covering 10,752 square kilometers, 12 million people live here, including 1.3 million young hearts, tens of thousands of foreign students, and 800,000 personnel in the field of science and technology. They grow vividly as a part of the vibrant Xi'an. Xi'an is innovative and open for people to pursue their passions. Xi'an aims to reach the world with all of you. Perseverance deserves award, and the work of every single person contributes to the great Xi'an. The fabulous and fashionable lights at night shine brightly in this mixture of ancient and modern city. How thriving and satisfying to live here. Here is the paradise of delicacies. Wandering around in the modern streets with the atmosphere of Qin and Han dynasties, you will never forget here. The wheel of history never stops. The moment that a new era dawns upon Xi'an, a promising future follows with great success. Keep moving, Xi'an, the hub of the Silk Road economic belt, the leading city in the Guangzhou Plain, and the gateway of China to reach the world. Keep rising, Xi'an, a national strategic base for scientific research, education, and industry, a demonstration place for national innovation-driven development, and an innovative city of scientific and technological cooperation on the Belt and Road. Keep growing. New landmarks will continuously be established in this ancient city. New legendary stories about this city will constantly be written. A new world-class central city will be established.
城市建设和青山绿水和谐共生。
它从来就是东西方的交流中心。
第一时间里面看到了年轻人对一个城市的一个关联性和一个希望，
共同创造他们的事业梦想以及他们的中国梦。
Everyone who chooses to follow their dreams is the builder of this city. Your efforts will always be noticed in this city. Your hard work will be remembered by this city. Your perspiration is a brick to build this city. Thank you for choosing Xi'an under the new opportunities. You are the new builders of this city. You are the new authors of this city's story. The greatest version of you is building a great city. And this great city will be even more extraordinary because of you.
Shaanxi Lasting Titanium Industry Limited Company is one of the largest manufacturers and exporters of all kinds of titanium and titanium alloy products in China. With more than 27 years' experience, Shaanxi Lasting Titanium owns 2 mills in Baoji, Chinese Titanium City, which cover an area of 160,000 square meters. Shaanxi Lasting Titanium Industry Limited Company had been approved by ISO 9001-2016, AS 9100 Rev C, PED, Pressure Equipment Directive, and China Weapons and Equipment Certificate. We also are a member of ITA, International Titanium Association, MPIF, Metal Powder Industries Federation, EMPA, European Powder Metallurgy Association, and AMPA, Asia Powder Metallurgy Association. The main products include titanium ingots, slabs, bars, rods, plates, sheets, pipes, tubes, forgings, fittings, wire, powder, standard parts, non-standard equipment, and other corrosion-resistant metals such as zirconium, tantalum, tungsten, molybdenum, niobium, products have been exported to more than 40 countries and areas with almost 200 customers. For titanium materials, it has been one of the top 3 export volume among China in the past 15 years.